Hi everyone, welcome to yet another episode of the FOMO. I have with me Aditi Saini and Ruchira Jain, both of whom are veteran marketeers and are now the co-hosts of the FOMO. We creative disruption that the latest campaign of Toys R Us is making. As you know, they've used OpenAI's new video generation tool called Sora to create the ad end to end, uh, which means no sets, no actors, no props. Are the only sort of uh, vertical within marketing, world which was still kind of working the a little bit the old way was this whole, you know, ad generation engine. With this kind of development, I think even that is going to get Instagramized or democratized, which is going to have ripples. What do you think is the impact going to be from your vantage point?
First of all, obviously, Sora, it has produced that undeniably incredible video for Toys R Us. What makes Sora different is that through this video, if you see, they're able to create very complex scenes which has multiple characters, right? And different level of accuracy when it comes to the details about the giraffe and the background, and it doesn't feel deep fake. It will have an impact on the way the creative industry works, especially the ad agencies, because I think what still is important is the thought that you have, but how do you bring it to fruition? The entire aspect of that is completely changing.
In this particular case of Toys R Us, it's working really well because it's anyway the world of imagination. It's a very Disney type of world that Toys R Us is anyway part of, and animated giraffe is anyway part of the storytelling. So I think for this brand, it's working perfectly. Can I see opportunities for even other brands? Absolutely, right? Like I can see so many uses from instantly churning something around moment marketing, instantly being able to take a particular event and making big of it.
I wanted to kind of provoke this question that uh, the fact that you're going to be able to churn content so rapidly, the privilege to talk so often, or the temptation to talk so often, versus the reality of the physical world, which can only accept so much messaging.
Absolutely a double-edged sword, right? Because you're pushed to create more frequently, you will end up creating more frequently. Yeah, and all of us talk about those old campaigns of 90s. 10 years of consistent messaging across all media, hearing the jingle all over again, is how those brands are registered and become love marks. If I hear something from you every few hours and every few days, it loses its ability, and there's only that much storytelling that you can do as a brand.
Production, post production of a television creative used to take, let's say 100 rupees, and if it's only going to take 10 now, right? Where do you see this money going?
There is like a lot of money you do save in terms of your post production, in terms of even the time that you save, in terms of the talent acquisition and the payments of it and all that stuff. So you do save time, you do save effort, you do save money. So what you do with that, I think that's a brand choice. But I see there are multiple legs to it. One is obviously putting it to the bottom line and giving it back to the shareholders. Second is, how do you generate more business? Which means that obviously you have to explore new uncharted territories.
About it, I just feel that instead of more content, it's about personalization and being able to serve sub segments better. So I think when is more good is the point, and are we thinking as there's a clear strategy behind our frequency and our reach efforts, or is it just because I can create anything? It's Raksha Bandhan and I can create something. It's Independence Day and I can create. Which are the platforms as a brand I choose to stay out of is as meaningful as which are the ones I choose to activate.
Now, with the money getting released, my hypothesis is that a lot of the content will become more experiential. It'll go towards building communities. It'll go towards activating on the point of purchase, integrating commerce into the whole experience creation, rather than only creating television commercials and hoping that the share of voice and the mind, kind of availability will match the physical availability and so on and so forth.
I just say for marketers, quality over quantity. My thought in leveraging AI would be just that. Are we reaching in a better manner, in a more meaningful manner, versus saying, are we creating more?
As a brand owner, my request, honest request, is just stay true to the brand DNA, and everything else gets taken care of with multiple layers of experimentation that you can conduct using such tech at our disposal. So disruption is always great, but we have to brace for the Sora impact at the same time. Having said that, use it wisely, stay true to your brand DNA, and I think you can make the wonders work.
All right, there's the final word. Stay true to your brand. With that, we'll wrap up this amazing episode. Thank you, Ruchira. Thank you, Aditi. Great conversation. And see you in the next episode very soon.